Hey, welcome everybody to Battle Pirates Crib. We're going to talk about Pillage. The link is in the right-hand side in case anybody'd like to join. Um, After last show on Wednesday, they made some, appears to be like a 20 to 25% reduction in the damage.
Not
Uh,
enough.
yeah, I mean, that could be the case. But yeah, the link's there in case anybody'd like to join if you've learned anything or want to discuss anything right now. I'll just introduce who's here right at the moment. Lady Cat
Hello.
and Magic Mike.
Hi, everybody. I had about an 18% improvement
Okay, after which one of the blue pills?
after the change, and it might be just my driving style.
Okay, alrighty. Well, I guess we'll get to Pillage in a minute. Let's go ahead and go to BP next week, which I'm not sure if there's anything. Number three. All right. We have Powder Keg. We have the raid next week, and two useless campaigns. One for the Punisher and one for the Lurker. Yada yada yada. There's not really anything here. Boom baby is our only words of encouragement at this moment. So let's move on to the calendar.
Which is, let's see.
The next one. All right. As we just discussed, we have the raid next week. And then, as we expected, let's one more click. Okay. This is the last pillage that we are going to be using the Zealot. We're moving over to the Mutineer next time. So be warned if your Mutineers are not up to snuff at this point. And I don't know. Any thoughts on any of this at this point in time?
No, it's just like a hamster wheel. It's just always the same but different.
Well, except for I don't know that the hamster wheel is the same but different. I think the hamster wheel is just the same, isn't it?
Well, probably.
Yeah, I've not seen any interactive hamster wheels that actually change that much. So, hey, Predator.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good.
Okay, cool. All right. You want to? I think the next one's Pillage, right? Oh yeah, Creeping Barrage. Has anybody tried this yet? This
No.
is what?
I have.
How is it the same as the TLC that we had last week for the? Or how's it going?
I already got. I'm on the mystery prize on it.
Okay, but does it look like the TLC last week that we had to use our Everest on?
Hold on, I'll show you guys.
Okay. How much damage are you taking in the prize packs using your Everest?
Not that much. I kind of balance it in between both fleets.
Oh, so you're using your Praetorians as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to rotate this thing.
Okay. Well, there is a share screen, which might be a little bit easier. You see the share screen down below? You'll see mute, start cam mic, share screen.
I'm technically on my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay,
But-
well, we can give it a shot for a little while. Let's see how we do this. Nope, that's not the way to do it. Let's see. So layout. There we go. Yeah, that looks like the same one that we saw last week. Okay, yeah, Neil says it's the same. So you can auto this for minimal damage. And Ligo's been using his Praetorians. Ligo, you've been using the Praetorians because you don't want to take damage on your Everest, or?
I use my Everest first until I get to a certain point on it. Then I hit.
Okay.
So I can auto this with my Everest.
It appears to be the same as last week, so yeah, I think so.
Yay.
Hey, Derpy.
Hello.
Hello. Have you tried Creeping Barrage? It appears to be the same as last week. So.
I have not. It's another Garrison TLC. That's boring. Not to be all disappointed right off the bat, but can we do something a little bit different, a little bit exciting? I don't want to do the same Garrison TLC 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's autoable for not that much damage, so yeah. Okay, not that exciting. So let's move on to the next slide. This one is good for all of those people that are still working on their Gladius, because we have the raid next week, and this is the gives you a chance to both get upgrade and 5 upgrade tokens and 8 build tokens. So it might help you get closer to U3 or X1, wherever you're at. Neil, I would try it. Niall, okay. I would try autoing them and then base repairing between each one. I was finding that worked for all of them except for the last one, and that one I was taking like a half an hour of damage. So if you don't, unless you want to drive them, it just seems like way too many to drive. So, but I would give that one. I would give that a shot on this one, at least if you have a similar build to my Everest build. It works out. It works out quite well.
I was just planning on autoing it all the way through, and at the very end, dealing with the results. I don't quite have the armor on there to get the repair down to instant or to 5 minutes on each ship. So.
Okay. Yeah, normally I get like 1 minute on the first 2 prize packs, or not first 2 prize packs, the first 2 encounters, and then like 3, 4, and 5 is instant, and 6 is instant, and then 7, I end up with like 30 minutes damage on the water. So it's still a couple of minutes, but it's like 15 minutes at the end of it. So. Okay, but so Ligo, you're jamming everything up in your repair queue though by using the Pratts with that kind of repair time. But to each their own.
Yeah, Ligo's just gonna coin it,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's get on to the real news as far as the next slide, which is Pillage.
FA, just real quick before you go there. Did you say Sword of Legion you did auto?
I autoed and then I repaired between each encounter.
I'll try that. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, and that was, like I said, like a minute or 2 of actual dock repair time besides the 5-minute speed ups in between for the first couple, and then the damage evened out in the middle ones.
Sweet.
At least for the last one. I know it looks like the last one, assuming it's the last one that we had last week. That was my approach for that one.
And that's for the Everest one, or the one using Everest, or the one using Gladius?
The one using Everest.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. How is everybody doing in Pillage?
Well, I'm behind on 28 141s.
Yeah,
I have 28 more 141s than I do 138s.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are in that situation because you can auto the 141s for I don't know, somewhere between 26 minutes to 38 to 40 minutes, depending, I guess, on your build. And some of them it's just like a minute or two. If you're closer to the 26, it's like a minute or two per ship, and you can throw them back out there, or you could just wait till the end of the evening and hit like 9 of them, and then repair overnight. So I don't think the 141 is the shock to anybody's system. It's the 138.
The 141 I've gotten from 38 to 51 minutes just autoing. I don't know why that large a spread, but that is what I have as a spread.
Yeah, I've gotten a fairly. It does vary somewhat too.
Yep.
I haven't even really been checking. I just auto a whole bunch, then repair for 12 hours.
Yeah, I've got this phobia about doing each one,
but
at the end of the night, I do use the Everest and drive it, and the best I've been able to do is like 6 of the 138s, and then I'm going to try again tonight. But essentially, I think it hasn't been as bad as I thought it was going to be, although I still don't like that much damage.
Yeah, Lego's getting closer numbers to mine than yours. I'm wondering if it has to be a build difference, or your auto skills are diminishing. Okay. Now I changed it to 33. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten it down into the 20s. I'm like 28 to like 30 something.
Remember, you use a crew, and I am crew phobic for some reason. So, which I still couldn't tell you why if you asked me to.
Well, it's especially with the new uranium generators, where I can't even spend enough uranium to keep up with them.
You're 100%.
I still don't have my free uranium generator.
You're 100% right. I just don't know why I'm so phobic of it, or opposed. Not opposed. I don't know the right word. Just don't use them. I just don't.
Let me see.
There's no good explanation.
Crews and condoms.
Well, I guess, okay.
Alrighty. Okay, I guess the exciting one is the 138, which we have 3 thunderclaps and 3 brimstones, which we didn't really, I don't think a lot of people expected this amount of HT, this number of HT turrets and a target already. And we did some demos on the show on Wednesday. And like I said earlier, there appears to be like somewhere between a 20 and 25% damage reduction that occurred, I don't know, less than an hour after the show, or about an hour after the show. So things are a little bit different now. Derpy, you made your video, that was after the change?
That was immediately after the change, yes.
Okay, and that was, then you were getting like an hour 20?
Yeah, about an hour 20, which is times that I've been able to get again today when I hit a few. If I drove decently stacked, I could easily get an hour 20. If I had more armor on my ships, that could have been below an hour.
Okay.
So if you have the best build and the best armor and use a crew and drive decently, you can get an hour damage.
See, I can do about an hour 20 without a crew, and after the change. That's about the best I've been able to do.
Now, if you're someone who doesn't have the best build and doesn't have an extremely high countermeasure speed on a ship, and maybe you don't have armors, maybe you don't use a crew, you might end up taking 2 hours damage per target still, which sucks.
So I must be lucking out because I have some armor. Because I don't use the crew. We could try it again if you want sometime. It's up to you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I use a crew, and then I also, because I have a ton of them, I use a pinch on the first thunderclap just to reduce damage, because I have like 15 or 20 of them built. And my last one, I got 48 minutes of damage, which is a reduction from I was getting right around an hour, between 58 minutes and my worst was like a little over an hour, like an hour and 1 minute.
That's awesome.
Well, it's just a matter of where you want to spend your time, because you can build pinches.
Yeah.
And
Well, when I say that's
you
awesome,
do all the other stuff at the same, a small long pinch, which takes 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And, it appears reduce a significant amount of damage, and that doesn't interfere with your repairs or anything else.
correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I do have, I'm not sure I put them on the right ships, but I do have 3 of the new missile armors and 2 of the new explosive. I haven't put the last explosive on yet. So that's probably helping me as well. And if you're in the same situation that I'm in, I have a whole extra week of FM tokens to change things around, which I might do after the show or tomorrow, because I'm thinking it might make sense, not on the Flag, but in any of the other 2 ships, to put all of the new M armors on one ship and all of the new, I haven't tried this yet, but it's just throwing this out there, and all the new X armors on another ship, and using them to tank whatever the HT weapon is that's going to fire at you, and use that as your tank ship out in front. And that might be helpful to an extent as far as limiting that damage.
That sounds like a decent idea there. Would that be saying having would you eventually go up to having 6 missile on one and 6 explosive on the other? Or just...
Or if we still keep on seeing this target, I don't know. If we keep on, I mean, because this target, I think, is more, it's harder. It's much harder than I thought it would be.
It's a lot harder compared to the last Everest target.
Yeah. And just the number of HT weapons and the way that they're crossing over, I'm just assuming that they're going to allow you to try and kill, like, just face 1 or 2 at a time. And so if they start making you come across 4 at a time, that may not be the best. You might want to have something a little bit more even, because you probably wouldn't really be able to tank effectively if you have more of these HT arcs crossing over, where you need to be in order to fire on any of the turrets.
Yeah, I generally find that I just want to drive them all 5 stacks, so I'm going to go an even armor on both. But if you want to build yours like you're saying here, at least for now, put 3 new missile and 3 old explosive on one, and 3 new explosive and 3 old missile on the other to have your survival a little higher. Whatever you want to do. That sounds like it is a good option.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
I haven't done that yet, but I'm still getting, like I said, I'm still getting, like they said, somewhere between 48 minutes and an hour on each one of the targets, each one of the 138s. But I've only hit like 4 of them, so it's not really like I've hit that many.
Well, to be positive, that's a really good time for the target we have. To be negative, I think Kickside did us all a disservice.
Well, at least it's somewhat noticed that and made not a large enough of adjustment, but they did in fact make an adjustment.
Yeah. The 45-minute area to me is somewhat acceptable.
Well, because I remember, like, the old Praetorian targets, I could set 7 waypoints and get somewhere around, even at the beginning, I was getting like 38 to 48 minutes of damage setting the waypoints. And so this is, I wasn't even really driving at that point, but just setting up those waypoints. So this is, they definitely ratcheted it up. I don't know if it's intentional or unintentional. I do not know.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lot harder in comparison to how it has been. And in that time, you could like sort of half auto it and end up taking 15 minutes worth of time spent repairing. And now we sort of drive the entire thing and take an hour worth of time spent repairing, or 45 minutes worth of time spent repairing.
Or those that wanted a coin could just toss one coin at it rather than 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think I did that before. I'd hit the thing, 34 minutes. Okay, that's one coin and a 5-minute repair. Super easy. Go do another one and
Yeah.
feel good about it.
Yes.
I would not feel good about coining this one.
You're making the point that I'm trying to make. Yes. I agree totally.
I don't know. Mike, it sounded like you wanted to drive one of these targets at some point.
I agreed to do it if it was helpful. Sure.
Okay.
What would you like? Because I got to close up some stuff here. So if I need to do that, I need to.
Okay.
I don't want to see all my stuff.
Yeah,
You gotta close your incognito tabs there,
it's because it seems like half of your state got arrested over the last day or two. So
I heard, I heard that. That was
stop kidnapping people.
yeah.
That was a surprise to me. I didn't.
You weren't on the inside of it.
I didn't have anything to do with that, to be honest.
Okay.
Mike, you can share a tab. You don't have to share your everything anymore.
No, I just closed them down. That's all right. And I don't need the extra computer usage or the using up my bandwidths or whatever you want to call that. So crash or get these or get the SOSs. Let me refresh the screen so I don't get the. I've had about a half a dozen or more SOSs today.
Going to be close, but I should make.
SOS.
Oligo, how many points do you have at this point? Because I think the path forward for a lot of people that could just want to auto and whatnot is hit the 141. Like Derpy was saying earlier, you hit that 141, and if during the day you want to hit a couple, I recommend for the 141. I recommend the Sea Serpents crew, and then for the 138, I would recommend the Steelheads. But if you auto those and you want to spend a little extra time just spot repairing them in the dock, you can run through a lot of them, and then you can, at the end of the night, you can hit, I don't even know, 8, 10, whatever of them before you need a repair. And before I started hitting the 138s, I was on track for over 400K. So,
yep,
that would be one way to go if you're not comfortable with the Everest target.
That's what I'm doing, Lego. I'm autoing, and I think I have around 260,000, and I've got like 55 of them. I did try an Everest target, but it gave me an hour and a half damage, and I just don't have time for that. So I won't get everything, but I'll get what I need.
Yeah, because we're not even halfway done, are we yet? So yeah, you're going to get over 400K, and that should be enough to get the weapon and the engine.
Yep. I'll get there.
Hefe, if you want a demo, I'll put a crew on, and I'll use a pinch, and we can see what we can do.
Okay.
So let me go back to the base and throw the Steelheads crew.
Yes. Steelheads crew and a long small pinch.
Okay, I'll set it up.
If you wanted to use a longer one, it might work better, but
I can do that too. That's no problem.
But I think the best the best example is the small long pinch.
Okay, I'll use a small long pinch. It's probably more representative. Okay.
Well, it's easier to maintain because you only really need 8 minutes.
You aren't going to believe this. We said Sea Serpents.
Yeah, Sea Serpents. Okay. Sea Serpents for not for this one. Sea Serpents for the 141. No. Steelheads for the 138.
Okay, I have to ask which one we're doing because I'm still
the 138 because everybody's autoing the 141.
Okay, because I'm still repairing my 138. Okay, very good. So the Everest target with a Sea Serpent screw. Confirm.
You're confusing me again. Why do you start sharing your screen, and that way we can?
Yeah, I thought it was. Okay, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We're doing the Garrison target with the Everest with steelheads.
Yep.
So I have to throw away the screw, I think. Okay, no problem. It's all good. I don't care.
And with the candlestick and the library.
Miss Scarlet.
Yes. Derpy's too young for that. Right?
Lego, I love it when I make people spit their coffee out.
So it's the steelhead screw. I got to ask, are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, we were seeing your screen. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to full screen.
Okay.
Okay, and get rid of this guy. Bye.
Well, that's a girl.
Okay.
Might not be the prettiest girl, but
That's a girl? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
No.
Sea Serpent's a girl.
Steelhead.
No.
Steelhead.
She was born a girl. I don't know if you're getting into something else.
Steelheads and
No, that's not. No.
She may not identify as a woman, but she was born that way. However you do that.
That is that picture. I don't know.
Ooh,
I need to zoom in and enhance.
Okay. Yeah, to use the small.
I don't know how the hell I put a medium on there. I don't remember doing that. Obviously, I did.
Oh,
Showing.
I guess it is.
Okay.
I mean, the features look feminine. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to go ahead and assume anything, but
Well, I'm assuming born a woman, and then yeah,
well,
but may not
you can't say
identify.
that.
Why not just gender neutral?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so the ones where you call the hunky guy, is that okay? You know, that's how you identify Cruz.
He's not gender neutral.
Sorry, I'm taking so much time here. Medium. Why didn't it go away? Load out. Remove.
Yeah, there we go. And now put
Small long, right?
Yep, there we
Small,
go.
long pinch.
Those names always confuse me. You know, long means
Why does it still say medium?
large, but
Still says medium right here.
just click load out. Just click
Load out.
That's what I did. Load
Don't
out.
remove it. Don't remove
remove
it. Just click the small one. I guess you have to.
Okay. Well, it says
Long, small
says
pinch.
long, small pinch. Okay.
Okay.
So close it, right?
Yeah, it's probably fine.
And it says medium, long
Well,
pinch.
go back to your base, map in the base again. See if that changes something. I've never had an issue with the loadout change.
I don't ever remember putting on a medium pinch. And I just clicked the wrong button again twice. Sorry.
So here on Battle Pirates, we teach you how to pinch.
All right, let's see what it looks like now.
Medium, long.
Okay, let's just roll with it. You know, it adds an extra 2 seconds.
That's okay, but shouldn't it change? Small, long pinch. It says it right there, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'll bet when you actually launch it and go to the battle view,
Okay, we'll
it's
see.
the right one.
Or you could go to load out. Well, we could try something different. Just remove it. Don't replace it.
Okay.
Launch pad. No. Load out. Remove. Okay. Close it. Go back.
Okay, there's nothing there.
Okay. It won't go away.
Load out.
Oh, okay, there we go. Small long pinch.
Medium.
I bet you it works. I bet it's the right one when you go into battle.
Okay. Well, hopefully Kix is watching. They can see they got a little bug there.
All right, and you
Okay,
have
so I have the crew on.
you have the demo squad on.
Ah,
I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. All right, go find a 138.
I would have thought a grease monkeys would have been your better option.
Yeah.
Maybe
you need to throw away a grease monkey or a demo squad.
how about a remote raiders?
Yeah.
If I had that, I'd be doing one thing. Let's do it this way.
Well, you can find it. There should be.
Yeah, I can, but you know.
All right.
Let's see how far away it is.
This is why I don't think Kickstarter plays the game, because they don't know their locator's broken.
It didn't freaking launch.
I'm having a failure to launch problem.
I swear it launched.
FTL.
Yeah.
Launch. Flee.
Yeah.
Little blue pill.
Okay, there it is.
I don't know. We're not sure if there's an Era 60 or not.
I don't know. Here's the 138 right here. Okay,
There we
there
go.
we go. Okay, who's going to be the coach?
Turn
Okay.
left.
Well, we'll just go in there and
Just do it my way?
no. Just go in there and hit the down button,
Okay.
and then we'll work from there.
Okay.
You can let it auto for the first bit. It works.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Usually I go right around here.
Yeah, that's what I do. Just make sure the vultures are blocked, and that
Yeah.
other ship there is blocked.
Yeah. I go a little bit to the left and then move to that position just because I'm not sure if they're going to shoot at me. All right, and then I aim at that mortar in the
Aim at
back
the mortar
right.
to do splash damage to the
Okay.
ship.
Yeah, the back right. Yeah, back right. Okay.
I mean that it doesn't matter here because you can outrange the ship,
Yes.
and yeah, so that one works.
Okay. You splashed it out. Now, no.
Press the down arrow.
Stop. Because they're getting blocked by the mountains, while the mortars you're shooting down with your gales.
Okay.
Okay, now you can move up. Just
Target
enough. Just enough to just enough to hit them. Okay, they're stopped.
So what I do here
I'm going
is
to target this.
Yeah, and if you can path yourself over the ice fields to have a shorter path, try and go off to the left a little bit more. I find that works better.
Okay, the issue that I guess you can slip through. I don't know. I sort of like the other way where you go around the bottom
Over here?
Nah, no, he goes all the way around the entire target, which takes way too long.
What I was doing is targeting
wait.
this.
Okay, where's the thunderclap range?
Shift click the thunderclap.
Okay, you're just outside of that range. Okay,
Ooh, God, I'm glad I stopped there.
okay.
Usually
I
I target that, and then I hit over here somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I do. Hefe wants you to loop all the way across the entire bottom of the target, like back where you came from, all around that island.
and then use waypoints to get through them, and then aim at the rest of it. I mean, if you want to reduce time, you got to pay the price.
I don't even think it helps.
Okay.
You guys still have to cross one ice field.
Yeah, you do.
I'd move to the point your mouse is, and then towards the thunderclap.
Well, wait, he's got a missile or a rocket he needs to use.
Okay, if you're using that.
So
Okay.
where am I going to use it?
Okay,
Stop.
do you have a? Okay, now put one ship slightly out ahead, but not
It does,
in.
it does say small
If
on
you're,
pitch, by the
if
way.
you're using the rocket, you don't need one out ahead, do you?
No, he does, because these ice fields are going to stop. He's not going to kill it before it's over.
If I'm going to use the rocket, do I want to come through here?
You want to go more
Or I
to the
want to
left.
go
of
around
you.
here?
I would cross straight through the middle of that ice field on the left.
This guy.
Yeah.
You agree? Launch the rocket?
And so let's see if you kill the Tempest on the way.
And
Vulture.
start moving when it's
Yeah,
at
the
zero.
Vulture. Yeah.
Start moving at 0.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
In this target, you have to decide if you want to stay stacked or if you want to try and.
I want
micromanage
to stay stacked.
Yeah.
I can't manage that.
Okay, start moving now.
To be honest, I'm just not good at doing that.
More to the left. See how you're crossing two ice fields this way?
Come on. Now,
Keep
I'm
moving.
stopping here for one reason. Because when I try to go around here,
Okay, you go
I
around.
usually get hit when I try to make this turn. And I
Yeah,
thought,
that brimstone can just about grab you. If you might have to manually click close to the, you might have to manually click, otherwise we'll get.
see, it launched one.
Yeah, because the auto pathing around the obstacle there isn't good enough, and you have to manually click close to the land tile.
Okay, well.
but
And
it
don't
does
run.
just get one shot off.
Okay, yeah.
Then I'm going to come over here and get this guy.
Yep, as soon as it's about to die. So now
There you go. Go the other way.
you don't want to go too
Other way.
early, otherwise you'll take some short range damage. Now, what I like to do here is I like to loop back where you came from and get the turrets in the center area of the target. You could also go directly towards the Hellstar.
So I've done it both ways, and to me it hasn't helped. So you're saying get this group?
Yeah, and see how there's two fields right there? Two enemy. Just stay inside the large one for now. Is what I do.
I personally, I aim at I aim directly at that the HD transformer in the middle, and I put the flag slightly out ahead, and then aim right at the middle. Flag slightly out ahead.
Yeah, he doesn't want to drive.
Well, I'll try it. I mean, we're trying.
Okay, and just aim at that and go. Okay.
See, my problem is you spend a little bit too much time.
Go up.
Okay, you're doing it differently.
Now aim at it. And you want to stop there.
And
then go back.
Next, the rocket turret first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, go to the rocket turret. There we go.
Now you can go for the Hellstar.
I can counter those, but that's cool. I usually do it. See, I
I
can't.
like to go.
I don't think I'm countering these guys, so.
Yeah, you're like 90% accurate against those.
Should I go up higher though?
Yeah, to get that last one. And you can go over the ice fields here.
Guys, yeah.
There's nothing that really matters.
I don't know.
Now, see how the thunderclap at the very bottom here has mountains directly to the north of it?
These guys.
No. Thunderclap.
Oh, this guy.
No, that's a brimstone. Right below. Yeah, there you go. That has mountains directly to the north of it, so you want to approach where those mountains will block its fire.
So you want to be over here.
Yeah. And you want to get the brimstone down as quickly as possible. Once that's down, the target shouldn't do any more damage to you. So you might have to move a little bit closer to it to get in range.
Okay. Now start aiming down. So you're going to be.
It works.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Doesn't matter if you're close to it.
Stop.
It doesn't really matter if you're too close to the mortar turrets right here. They might get a little bit of damage off on you.
Well, I was trying to get the which is weird as far as the secondary slowdown weapon. It seems to get blocked by.
I don't think it works.
Yeah, it is odd, and sometimes I've run an instance where it appears to get blocked by mountains. Like it all shows up on one side of the mountains because it's weird the way it works.
These things,
like underneath.
What?
Yeah, those things. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse my ignorance, but what the hell? I haven't noticed any effect from those.
They're supposed to shut down, slow down reload and projectile speed of the turrets. We're not sure if they're working.
I don't think they're
working in a weird way.
Even if they are working, it's basically useless.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything good come of those, to be honest. Okay, let's see what we got. I mean, I'll do another one if you want, and just it doesn't.
59 minutes. Oh,
hey, there we go.
I said that before we shut up.
That's the best I've ever done, but I never ran a crew and never used a pinch before. So
there you go.
So with a crew and a pinch, you can knock off 25 minutes roughly.
Yeah. And, like I said, I showed you the one where you sort of did what I did and sort of did what Derpy did, but yeah, I've got it 48.
We want to try one like specifically like you did?
Well, I think we were close enough. I mean,
okay. I mean, I don't mind if it helps to.
No. I think we were close enough on that one.
Okay. Hate to waste the crew, so I'll probably go do a few more. Okay.
If anyone, I'm going to post the link again in case anyone wants to join again. Um,
Got a message from. Okay. Thanks, German.
okay. Excuse me. I don't know. What else should we be discussing? We've gotten. I don't know. I think we've.
Did I miss BP next week?
Yeah.
And you know what?
And your life is probably better off because of it.
Yeah, we
It
have.
It was
If I
even
remember,
early.
there's 2 useless TLCs in a raid.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And there is the word on the raid, boom baby.
Boom, baby.
Yeah, boom baby is part of the messaging going to the players.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Did you expel gas? What's the matter?
Unless boom baby is something that we're not understanding.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Just sort of like I don't understand. I've never even heard of all these people that have the McDonald's meals. Is anybody else familiar with them?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Jay. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? People that have. I understood it when McDonald's had Michael Jordan had his own meal. But now.
You talking about the one with the Big Mac?
Well, there's 2 of them. One with some guy. Yeah, I think I am. Do you know who? One's from some guy in Texas that's a rapper, and the other one is some guy from Colombia that's also a singer. I just like I said, I don't know their names, and I was just sort of surprised to see they have their own meals.
One of them was the Travis Scott.
Okay, Travis Scott. I don't know him. Okay, but you're younger than I am.
I also work there too. So
Okay, what's the new one? Jay, what's his face?
I don't know. It's just all I know. It's a Big Mac meal with his name on it.
Yeah, but who is he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to be doing some investigative reporting.
That's my whole point. I mean, it's like next thing you know that me and Mike are going to have
Jay
our own meal.
Balvin.
That's right.
I don't know who Jay Balvin is. I've never heard this name before.
I know. That's
Who is Jay?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see.
I mean, we could have the
He's a singer from Colombia.
Yeah.
Colombia.
Let's see.
I mean, at the next thing, as far as I know, McDonald's could have the Derpy the cow meal. What would that be, Derpy?
Nothing beef related. I think it's gonna premiere in India.
Yeah, chicken nuggets and a salad with a
salad sounds good, but from McDonald's, I don't know if I'd trust those. I'm sorry, a Mc salad. I don't know if I trust that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Jay Balvin is one of the most popular music creators from Latin America. 35 million records worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but there is a chance that we all, anybody on the show or the audience, as far as my level of recognition of these people, they could have their own. We could have our own not happy meals, but our own meals named after us.
Yeah, but
it's quite fascinating.
Yeah, but
well, I'm gonna guess you don't listen to albums named Real, La Familia, Energía, Vibras, or Colores very often.
I lived in South Florida for 25 years, so
you do.
I not that I just don't know the guy's name, but I probably walked into the bars or restaurants where that's music is going on, but I just don't know who it is.
Well, he had he went on a tour called Sex and Love, so there's something for you.
There we go. A nugget meal, chicken nuggets with a milk.
Okay, I could get behind that.
Okay.
McDonald's, if you want a sponsorship deal.
Yeah, there we go.
I haven't had milk in 10 years, maybe more. Just straight.
Okay.
Not kidding.
Alrighty. And Liga wants to have a Eddie Van Halen Happy Meal. So yeah, but it's going to be hard at this point to get the get that marketing agreement going on at this point. Considering Eddie's recent passing.
Not to butt in, but I did another one without the pinch. And what do we have? 58 minutes and 58 seconds or something. I took an hour because it's 1 hour 58:25.
Okay, so something else has changed. The use of the crew appears to be.
Well,
But you were taking 25 minutes more damage before.
Yeah, best I could do, I think, was like 125 or 128. I don't remember. So let's say 128.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think without a pinch, I can possibly get an hour with a crew.
Yeah, well, the crew saves 15% damage. You're also probably driving a little bit better, paying more attention, whatever else.
Yeah, I learned something on this last one that I didn't know before. The Tempest is blocked by the mountain, which I didn't think it was.
The Vulture. I don't know. Hefe is correcting you. You're naming things wrong. I blame him.
I would do that anyway because that's just me. But the one that's not the missile, the new one they put in,
the Thunderclap rocket.
Okay, that one is blocked by the mountain, which I did not think it was.
Yeah, he's just confused because you still weren't worrying about, what's the Magic Mike meal at McDonald's? Is it a Big Mac with extra special sauce?
Wouldn't that be good to have a Magic Mike meal?
with extra special sauce? I think that's probably the way to do it, right?
With the magic sauce, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. I don't know. I guess nobody, I came up with a creative, I don't even know if creative is the right word, build for dealing with this pillage, but I don't know how well it's going to stand up against future FM targets. And we've seen that issue in the past where even with the Praetorians, where the pillage targets that did not necessarily optimize your FM experience.
Yeah, it's difficult to design and optimize for a process that you haven't seen yet and don't have control over or know when it's going to change.
Yes. So, Ligo's going to be looking at the store for the Magic Mike meal. So,
I'm thinking I should work with Chick-fil-A for their.
You're right. You're right, Ligo.
So, alrighty. But besides that, I don't know what else we should be telling people besides, if you're not X1 on your Gladius, make sure you do Sword of Legion. Creeping Barrage is, if you have some dead time to use your Everest, you can basically auto this, and if you want to repair in between, you can keep on running these. The other important part of this is in Prize Pack 2, if you completely run out of things to use your FM tokens for, if you make it to Prize Pack 2 of Creeping Barrage, you will get another Trencher. You're also, we talked about this on Wednesday, you will be getting, if you do all the way through the Mastery round, you'll be getting 8 days of Trencher build tokens, which is about what it takes to build it. But you can store those up. I think it probably has a limit of 10. I don't know.
When's the PETA contest?
The 20th or the 21st?
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
So you have a few weeks to get a dog that you're willing to.
I'm willing to put a horn on. It's I'm not sure if it has to be absolute prosthetics or you can just dress them up. It just feels like I still like my idea of just going with the idea of the next raid cycle. You name the ship, you name the specials, and you name the weapons. They all got to be linked together in something that's piratey / military / whatever,
Like
or
the Blacklight.
whatever the Freedom Fist thing was with the justice system.
Freedom Fist. Well, it was the Impact Overdrive, not the justice system. They canceled that.
Well, you originally was the justice system, but
Yeah, but they said no, thank you.
yeah, but that was with the Punisher, right? No, was that? No, that was
That was the Mutineer.
That was a Mutineer. Okay, yeah, yeah, but I think that would be, I think that would be a great idea for the next go round of these contests, because I'm not going to dress up my pets in any sort of way.
I think they should make a job description, on a job site. If you were applying to work at Kickside, I think they would. You should list the qualifications required and the experience and everything. I think that's what they should go for.
Wait, say that one more time.
So let's say you were going to go on KicksideJobs.com and apply for a job. There'd be some stuff, expertise required. What you bring to the role, your expectations, your daily tasks. I think they should have us invent that.
Okay. Do you have some examples? It seems like you
players first. Let's see. I don't actually just think of this right now. Must be willing to not listen to community feedback.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you had a tattoo of players first somewhere on your body,
another one.
Yeah. The tattoo would be required, and I'm not sure where they're going to go with the, the face tattoo is going to be better than maybe the ankle tattoo. I'm assuming that the one across the forehead.
Yeah, forehead. I was just going to say you got to have it on your forehead.
Yeah. Okay. That would be quite the. I don't know. What job would this be where somebody had players first on their forehead? Would this be community manager? Would this be product manager? Would this be, head of the whole game? I'm not sure. Okay. We're not sure we're not sure the actual job would be. So. I think this one needs a little time to iron out as far as a idea they might move forward with, just to be honest. So, and Niall makes a good idea, or a good point, that you get the Invader plates cheap at price pack 3 with the Creeping Barrage TLC. You get one of each of them. It's way cheaper. It's going to be way cheaper than earning those points. We made that point on Wednesday, and then trying to collect those through Pillage and all the points that are going to be required, because you're going to have to hit 7 targets here. I don't even want to know how many points it's going to require. Or how many targets it's going to require. I mean, 15, 20 to get 30,000. Times 6, 8. It's going to be a bunch, right?
PSA just got a pop-up world map repair unavailable currently. So those that repair on the water might have a problem at the moment.
Huh. That is interesting.
Did you blitz too many of those or something?
No, I only did 3. I mean, there it is.
World map repair is currently unavailable. That must mean there's some sort of glitch that's been going on for the last while. They can't.
I'd mention that.
Yeah. Huh. So, I don't know. Does anybody else have any topics they would like to discuss at this point in time, or
maybe?
What?
Let me just qualify that. Maybe they sent my ship back to the base. Because why does it show up in the base now?
Okay, yeah, it was probably unavailable because your ship was in the base.
But
So
I don't know how it got there. But okay, no problem.
okay. All right. Well, if we don't have anything else, or a choker spike collar for a collar. Okay, yeah, there's a couple letters wrong there. Yeah, that would be something. I'm not going to comment further on that one. So I'm going to post the link in case anybody would like to join the after show. And I guess we'll see you all on Wednesday, unless anybody has any late breaking news besides the collar. Okay. All right. We'll see you all Wednesday, and wish you back the best in Pillage. And talk to you later. Be safe. Wash your hands.
Good night, all.